Hello, and welcome to our tutorials for working with Finesse Gadget Designer. In this tutorial, we're going to demonstrate how to display the results of a database query onto a grid depending on a value we select from a combo box. As you can see from this demo, we have three choices in a combo box. If we select credit, we only see the credit transaction types. If we select debit, we only see the debit types. And when we click all, it shows all the transactions in the accounts table. To design this table, go over to the designer window and drag a combo box and a data grid onto our frame. You can resize the data grid by dragging the lower corner. For this demo, we've already created two services: Show Account Details, which requires a parameter, and Show Accounts, which shows complete details from the accounts table. So, we'll go to the designer and select the data grid and go to the Actions tab to add an action. On the onChange event of our combo box, we apply a conditional action. And this condition would be if I select credit. So, over here I'll select equals, and I set my event data to be a constant value, with the value being credit. If it's true, in other words, if the value selected is credit, it has to request a service, which will be a database service. The service we'll use is Show Account Details. This service requires a parameter, so we need to pass the parameter component data. Click Add Reference to add the reference of the component that we'll be passing, which is the combo box here. If credit is not selected, then it goes to the false case, which means it could be debit or all. So we'll have to add an additional condition here. So again, we say the condition is true if the event data equals a constant value, and this time we'll set the value as debit. When we select debit, it will execute a request service action. The service requested will be the database service named Show Account Details, which again is a service that requires a parameter, which again we'll set as component data. The reference will be the combo box as well. If neither credit nor debit are selected, it means all was selected, and we go to our final false case. So we'll request a service again, and we'll request a database service, but we'll use the service show accounts here. Then click Save. Both services return results that we have to display, so we'll need to add two actions that fill the data into the data grid for each service. Check on the grid, add an action, select Service Events, and for Show Accounts, we select Fill Data and click Save. Then we do the same thing for Show Accounts Details. Select Service Events, select Show Account Details, and set to Execute Fill Data. Click Save. We finally have to enter the values into our combo box. So click the combo box, and in the Properties section, click Values. Here, we'll add the values credit, debit, and all, and then click Save. Now, we can save and publish our project, and after refreshing our output window, we can see how this functions. Now, when we select the combo box, we see our three values. If we select credit, our credit transactions are shown. If we select debit, the debit transactions are shown. And if we select all, we see all of our transactions. This concludes our demonstration on how we can view data from a database or class service in a data grid, depending on values selected in a combo box. As always, thank you for watching.